Hi, welcome to another filming at Captain's Call. I'm Captain John Bushy.
I'm Command Master Chief Michael Wilkins.
I'm ADAN Davis.
And welcome to VAW 115 this time. We're here on the flight line with ADAN Davis, and we're going to go through some updates for this week. So, CMC, you want to kick us off?
Absolutely, sir. We've got the big kite flying event coming up. There will be a free Odaka demonstration Sunday, February 8th from 1 until 3 p.m. at Taylor Field, hosted by the city of Ayase at Naval Air Facility at Sugi. Udako means big kite in Japanese. Ayase volunteers will build and fly traditional Japanese big kites. The event is open to all Atsugi community members. Guests are invited to bring their own kites to fly and enjoy a unique part of Japanese culture. For more information, call the Atsugi Host Nation Relations Office at 264-3201. And I might add that this is not combat kite flying, it's just regular kite flying. So come on out and have a great time.
Yeah, this should be a fun family day event because you can bring your own kites. Looks like we're going to have an organization working on trying to get a bouncy house out there as well. So it should be a lot of fun. I hope the weather holds out for it. But bring your kids out, bring your relatives out, and have a good time out there because where else can you see somebody build and then fly one of those great big 7-foot by 7-foot kites? That's really cool.
Absolutely.
All right, Interact Performance Troop. The Interact Performance Troop will be put on by performance at Atsugi for one day. On February 13th, the troop will be hosted 3 shows focusing on bystander intervention and assertive communication strategies that are key to sexual assault prevention. The show will be held at Cinema 77 and are at 0830, 10:30, and 1:30 p.m. All active duty and civilian personnel are welcome to attend.
You know, I've seen one of those in the past, and that's really a good performance. I hope everybody gets a chance to take advantage of that because there's a lot of good that comes out of that.
There is.
A really good message. And like EDAN said, they actually get the audience involved with it as well. So
Right.
This is going to be interactive, so it's a lot of fun. And it's a good message on top of that. All right, the VITA Tax Office needs some volunteers. Military and civilian volunteers are needed for the tax return services beginning this month and going through May. Volunteers will receive free tax preparation training and certification through the IRS. Please contact Ellen1 Davidson at the legal office. You can email her, or you can call 264-3341 to sign up.
Blue Jacket Liberty. The February calendar for the Blue Jacket Liberty program is out, and for the fraction of the cost, they are offering trips to all corners of Japan this winter. The first trip we want to tell you about is the Zano Ski Resort one-day ski trip, which is a great option for anyone trying to ski or snowboard for the first time. The resort features 15 different slopes and 12 courses from everyone from beginners to experts. The resort also has 10-kilometer downhill course at an altitude of 800 meters. The trip is scheduled for February 1st, and the cost for E1 to E4 is $38.50, and for E5 and above, the cost is $43. Tickets can be purchased at the cash cage, and seats are limited. Don't wait to buy your ticket. Another great deal and interesting trip being offered is a visit to the Bubble Gump Shrimp Co. and the Tokyo Dome City. This trip is totally free for the first 9 sailors who sign up and offers a great midweek outing to see Tokyo and all it has to offer. This trip will be held February 8th. You can sign up at the Cast Cage, and seats are limited and are expected to fill up fast. As the trip is free, so go sign up soon.
Have you
Awesome.
taken any of those single sailor program
I have
tours?
not since we got back from the boat, no, sir.
Wow, those are awesome ideas, because CMC, you had the snow monkey thing that you were advertising a couple weeks ago that was all of $5, and I think if you and I would have signed up, it would have been 80.
Yes, sir.
So take advantage, please, of these. I just wanted to make sure that everybody knew for the Bubba Gump Shrimp Company and the Tokyo Dome, that'll be happening on the 18th of February. So please come on out and sign up and take advantage of your Blue Jacket Liberty program.
And the ski trip is the 21st of February on that. Now, the Blue Jacket program is a wonderful opportunity for our E4 and junior sailors to take advantage of huge discounts, get out there, see what the Liberty Center has, get out there and just enjoy Japan at a much reduced expense to yourself. So in Atsugi Cookbook, the Fleet and Family Support Center is putting together an original Atsugi Cookbook, and they need your best recipes. Recipes can range from items, and your name will be placed alongside your recipe. The cookbooks will be distributed at the incoming AOB ICR class each week, in addition to making it available to the public for download. Please bring your recipe to the Fleet and Family Support Center reception desk located in Building 949. The deadline for submission is February 15th. And that's all we have for news today, sir.
Okay. Well, the last thing I'd like to put out is thank you to everybody during the recent snowstorm we had on Friday. I think everybody handled it maturely. Everybody was cautious with their driving and with what they were doing with the little ones and with their commutes as well. If you have any questions on base closures, delays, or anything like that, please check out our Facebook site. Please check out our Twitter. Those type of feeds will give you all the current information. If we have anything that is going to impact the base, those are the places that we're going to put it out. We'll put it out to the command leadership via email, but I know that not everybody gets email in a convenient way from here on the base. So we'll try every avenue we can to make sure that we get the word out. But please make sure, though, that as we get into the winter season, that you start in preparing yourself. Have the supplies in your house, have a couple days of food, have your medication, the things that your kids are going to need, things like that, so you can be self-sufficient for a couple days just in case you experience some type of delay getting out of your residence because of snow.
Yes, sir, and I'd also recommend, if you're going to be taking any road trips, to make sure you take some of those same things with you, and just understand that sometimes snow in this area, quite frankly, they don't get a lot of snow in this area, so it's kind of like snowing in Houston. When it happens, a half an inch shuts the city down.
It's a big deal. So, all right. Well, I think that's all we have for this portion of Captain's Call. Thank you for joining us. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come right back. So we'll see you in a couple minutes.
You driving? I thought you was driving. No, I thought you was driving. Man, I've been drinking. Let me try my drunk and all app. Your what? Drunk and all app. Is your drunk and all app? Watch this. See right here? It tells me my blood alcohol level right here. And it tells me also if I'm drunk or not. Oh, okay. That's cool. I like that.
All right, and we're back. So today our Sailor of the Week is EDAN Davis. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Where are you from?
I'm from Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas.
Yes, sir.
So I got to ask, which football team do you follow?
I do not like the Dallas Cowboys, I'll say that.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Does that also mean you don't like the Texans?
I love the Texans, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just checking. You always got to ask. How about baseball?
Baseball, I've never really cared too much about baseball. So.
No, not really followed that.
Mhm.
The only time I followed is when I'm based over here in Japan because AFN carries that in the summertime, so it's either that or golf. So I'd rather watch baseball than watch golf. But well, anyway, so why don't you tell me about being a mech? What do you like about what you do?
Sir, I would say the maintenance part is most. I don't care for the flight schedule, so that's why I'm on nights, so I can get my hands dirty. And I've always worked on vehicles and cars growing up, so it's really good for me. I
Okay.
like the maintenance part.
Awesome.
So,
So how long have you been in Japan?
I've been in Japan for almost a year now.
Okay.
2 months away from being here.
All right. So you made the last deployment?
I did, sir.
So that was your first deployment. What did you think of that? How was that experience?
It was. I love the ports. I was TAD unfortunately the whole time, so I didn't get to be in my shop. But other than that, it was a good experience. Sir.
Okay. So if you were talking to one of your friends back in Houston about joining the Navy or becoming a mech, what would you tell him?
Well, sir, my twin brother actually just asked me that question not too long ago, so I got to give him advice. And I told him to become a mech, and he's be at AIMD right across the street from me, so we'll be not even 100 yards away. From
No
each
way.
other.
So
Yes, sir.
there's going to be 2 Davises on base.
Yes, sir.
All right. But you're going to be senior.
I am going to be senior. Yeah. He's older by 7 minutes, but I got him in rank.
That's right. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. Well, is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to?
Danny Hawkins from the AME shop here. I really would like to say hi to him and thank you for all he's done here.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Well, unless you have anything else, why don't we get into a couple ice comments, CMC, and then we'll wrap it up with some BZ. So what's our
Sounds
first
like a
ice
good
comment?
one. Well, our first ice comment is talking about dog owners not accepting or taking responsibility for their dogs. We need to be good neighbors here. When we're walking our dogs, we need to have our dogs on a leash. When we are out there with our dog on the leash and our dog uses the restroom, we need to make sure we're cleaning up after him. It's just the good neighborly thing to do. Someone brings their dog into your yard to do their business. You want them to clean it up after themselves, and you don't want to do it. And so your neighbors are the same way.
Yep, and this ice comment actually is from Off Base. And so they're talking about the city of Abina. And Abina has leash laws. You can't let your dog run free. You've got to make sure you clean up after the dog. And you've heard us talk multiple times, AOB, ICR, all the way through today, about being a good ambassador. Please make sure you keep your pets under control and that you observe all the city ordinances out there, because you are setting an example, and it could be something that might result in a report back to the base or ultimately to your command, and that's something we don't want to do.
Right.
So please just take care of your responsibilities as a pet owner. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And then our last comment for today is a suggestion of a diaper changing rack in the male head at McDonald's.
Yep, so we took a look at that, and we have our NEX service manager taking a look at that, since she's in charge of the contract for McDonald's. She coordinates with that vendor, so we're going to see what we can do to get a diaper changing station in the men's restroom at McDonald's. So, is that it for ice comments?
That's it for ice comments, sir.
No way.
I know it seems a little light.
Let's not jinx it, but you might be right. But anyway, why don't we get on to something a little bit more fun? Airman Davis, would you like to help us a little bit with some Bravo Zulus?
I would be honored, sir.
All right, what do we have this week?
All right, we have 5 coming at you. Our service provider security. I came through the gate today, and my son wanted to say hi to the gate guard. Even though it was freezing cold, Tyler took the time to say hi and chat with my son. He was very sweet to us and had a smile the whole time. Excellent job. And service provider is PWD. I was very impressed with the timing and how efficient the PWD was. Great customer service. Service provider is Antonia's Pizza. I would like to acknowledge Micro Son, who delivered orders for the food court. He is very professional, friendly, and an excellent example of what an outstanding employee should be. Thank you. From the mini necks, Bravo Zulu to the wonderful people working at the Mini Mart. I am always greeted with a smile, and they are always there to help whoever they can. Thank you for all that do that. from the tailor shop. I would like to extend my gratitude to Miss Amy of Yuku for the NAF at Sugi's tailor shop. I went in for a rush order and they were able to complete my requests in 10 minutes and maintain great attitudes about it. Their customer service was outstanding. I'll definitely recommend everyone to that Sugi's tailor shop in the future. Thank you.
All right, well, CMC, you have anything to close out with today?
Just that it's nice to hear the good things that our people are doing around the base. You know, we have a lot of dedicated employees, whether they be civil service or contract, and you know they make a lot of things happen here that make our life good, and it's just nice to see them recognized by our base residents.
Yeah, we have a lot of people that work in support roles behind the scenes, everything from the guys that are behind the camera today, the MCs, to our admin folks, to the guys that are standing out there day and night, hot and cold, men in the gates for the security. A lot of people do a lot of hard work here, and they keep a smile on their face, and they try to help a shipmate out and make sure that our families and residents are taken care of. So big BZ to them, and I appreciate all the hard work they do, because we couldn't do it out in front of the scenes if we didn't have everybody behind the scenes doing the same thing. So, well, do you have anything else you'd like to put out this week, Sailor of the Week?
Just really grateful for VAW 115. They've been great.
Awesome. That's great. Well, from the Liberty Bells, thank you very much for hosting us. It was nice